Hi guys. I'm talking a little quieter today because of this little guy. So I know it's been a while. I have been traveling and working and many other wonderful things, which have also been really challenging and trying in so many ways, but I'm back and I'm excited to be able to do a Tez Talks just to wrap up the year and talk about some feelings I've been having and some things maybe we can focus on for the new year. So 2015 for me has been a really intense year, very much focused on work and doing back-to-back movies, which have each been such a wonderful experience, but in reflection, I did 5 films this year. I did 4 last year, and I've never felt like I've had these experiences and these opportunities that I've had so far in my career. I've never really been in this position, so it has been really exciting, and also I've been testing myself when these opportunities came my way. I was just kind of jumping at all of them without really like sitting and being present and thinking about, what does this really mean? Am I having enough self-care? And so I think 2015 for me, when I reflect back, is professionally I made a lot of progress, and I feel like I had a lot of achievements in my professional life. But spiritually and mentally, I definitely have grown as a person through my experiences this year, but I haven't cultivated enough self-care. And so my theme for 2016 is some self-care and self-love. And I'm really going to be focused and conscious to not just jump straight into doing film after film after film, no matter what opportunities come my way. And I think that's going to be very confronting and challenging for me, because I really have enjoyed the roller coaster of what this year has been, and it's been lovely to be able to travel with my family. But I can recognize that I'm exhausted, and I haven't had the time to have that empty space where there's room for reflection and a room to get really close to yourself and to really recognize what your patterns are, and are you feeling happy? Are you contented? What do you want? What do you need? What is it that you crave? And so without allowing ourselves to have that empty space, we just end up being on cruise control, and we just fill our lives up with all of those things. Some of them can be extreme situations. Some of them can be just those in-between moments, the little daily battles and struggles that we have with ourselves. And when you're living in that mode, you're not truly being present. And so I think, the last few days I haven't really had anything to do. I've just been sitting at home with the kids, and I realized that next year is going to be about presence. It's going to be about self-preservation, the self-care, being present, and really being able to carve out the time for me to develop myself spiritually and mentally, as well as physically. I haven't been to the gym in like 3 months. There are so many things that I've loved about this year, and so much that I've really learned. And another thing about this year is that I had some tragedies happen this year. I had some really intense challenges. I'm going through one at the moment, which I'll talk about next year. Really out of the blue, unexpected, and it's beautiful. The first few days I was like, what is happening? And then now I'm in a place of real like acceptance and openness, and just allowing feelings and emotions to come, and without judgment or without fear. And I've found what's been really helpful in these moments of feeling like I'm being tested is really thinking about, like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do spending my time? Like, what do I want to do with my time? And there are certain things that I think equated to, it equates to the busyness in my mind. For instance, Mark and I, our office is horrendously untidy. So yesterday I spent 4 hours participating in this self-care, which was going through my office and filing things and throwing things out, and just getting rid of the clutter in my life, which really was representative of just the clutter that can form in our minds. And so that was a really nice way to cleanse as I'm moving into the new year. And another thing I did, which I was going to recommend to you guys, and it feels great, is I wrote a letter to myself about this year. And I went through month by month. I said, and in January, this is what you experienced, and you had this time, and wasn't that fun? And you felt a little challenged in July when this happened. And when, I really kind of went through, it was about an 8-page letter. And I wrote about it. And then I sent love to it. And I burnt my letter. And it was a way of releasing just my emotions surrounding all the beautiful things, all the dark things, all the stuff that happened in my life this year. And it was a really lovely way to reconnect with being present, to stop the little mind movies overplaying, just replaying over and over, just all the experiences I've had this year. And it truly has been a beautiful year of change in so many ways. And I feel very blessed, but I've also felt very challenged. And I think that was a good way to not spend too much time in a deep reflection, to really just like be present and be open to what the new year brings. So if you guys feel so inclined, it felt cleansing. So that could be something you could do. And then for me, 2016 is the year of yes. I'm saying yes to life, to opportunities, and the more you say yes, the more those yes things come to you. I've talked about it before. When we're vibrating in a high frequency, those high vibrating things come towards you. And so my stepson and I, yesterday, we made manifest boards for the new year. And next year for me is about a family. I want to have another baby. I want to slow down with the work. I feel like I've done so much work the last 2 years, and I want to just continue to go deeper. And especially with Mark, I'm really committed to just getting deeper and deeper and deeper with him, and really having some kind of groundbreaking communication. And it's going to be a really fun year of finding that and continuing to be as mindful and as conscious as I possibly can. And so on my manifest board, I have a lot of pregnant bellies, and it's a year of wanting to work on my projects outside of acting, which is my philanthropic ideas, and then Your Zen Life and Your Zen Mama, which I'm about to launch. So my manifest board was filled up with all of that, and it was a really nice way to have a clear intention of how I see my year. And I wanted to put that out there, that I wanted to put it out there that these are the things I want. These are things I want to focus on, and just to have that at the forefront of my mind as I enter into the new year, and energetically be in that place as opposed to dwelling in my experiences of 2015. So I'd recommend you maybe make a manifest board for your 2016. And it's a really fun activity. It's good to do with the kids too. My stepson loved it. And yeah, so for next year, I got really good at this year when things go quote unquote badly or something unexpected happens and you get thrown this huge challenge that you have to navigate. I got really good at saying thank you for it. Thank you for the gift. I'm obviously in a place where I need to learn from this experience. And like, this is a wonderful moment of personal growth for me, as opposed to looking at it as a burden or something really scary. I had a friend of mine who doesn't make a ton of money, but is a really good, hardworking person. He had this beloved truck of his, and it got stolen. And we were kind of talking about it, and he said, "You know what I realized is that the person who stole my truck is in a place in his life in a state of enough suffering to have to steal from another human being. I wish him love, and he obviously needs my truck more than I do." And I just thought it was just a beautiful observation of a big obstacle that came into his life. And I thought, it's just about how we see life, right? It's just about our perspective on life and the things that happen to us. And if we can choose going into 2016 to just change the way we view things, change the way what our relationships are to experiences that we have, and really focus on saying, yes, I accept this experience, I accept this challenge, thank you so much, what can I learn from this? And just being mindful in that way and just embracing what comes to you with a positivity, I think is a really healthy way to be. And it can be really challenging to stay in that place too. But I know for me personally, I want to continue to be on that path. And it feels good. And giving of myself in that way feels really good too. So yeah, that's my reflection for 2015. And I really want to offer up those experiences to you guys and see if you would benefit from, writing yourself the letter. And you can keep it. I just chose to burn mine, and just to as a symbol of release. And then also creating those manifest boards so you truly have such an intention of where you want to go and the direction you're headed. And enough of the excuses. I mean, really make 2016 your year to do all of the things that you keep talking about wanting to do, and to make all the shifts and changes that you've been wanting to make. And I feel like there's a real need for that right now. And there seems to be a movement towards consciousness and being mindful and living our best lives. And I really encourage you guys to use it symbolically, a new year, a new beginning. And I'm excited to hear about all of those journeys that you guys go on, and I'll continue to talk about mine. And and thank you for your patience with the Tez Talks. And sorry I had to talk so quietly today because this little guy, this precious little man, is sleeping. All right, well, all the best. Have a beautiful New Year's, and I'll talk to you guys soon.